How's it going, Habibis? Do you trust me? Do you really trust me? Hear me out. Hear me out. 60 card Dark Magician Shining Sarcophagus. Let's see how it cooks. Alright guys, so here it is, 60 card DM Shining Sarc. You might think that this is just like my old toy box deck, but I assure you, this is a monstrosity of a Dark Magician smorgasbord deck, and it's so much fun and it has so many good lines. It's great. So I'm gonna just fast forward through this. This deck is a little bit different, so you're not gonna see the typical combo, the combo that I highlighted in my previous video where I went through the 3 most OP Dark Magician combos. If you want to see that video, I'll link it above. But we are gonna basically go about it a little bit different. We're gonna summon out the Toy Tank and Soldier. Notice how we didn't send Apprentice Illusion. We're not playing it in this deck, but it's still the similar line of Quem, Cartesia. We're gonna go into Cross Sheep here though, okay? Cross Sheep is going to trigger Quem, because it got summoned. We're gonna summon the Cartesia, activate Quem's effect, Cartesia's effect to fuse into Grangulenaw, and then Grangulenaw is or Cross Sheep's gonna resummon the Cartesia. We're gonna use Toy Tank to summon the Dark Magician Girl that we sent off the Grangulenaw effect. And then we're gonna go into Baron to Floor, okay? And then, oh, I made a very stupid play here. At the beginning of the duel, I added the Dark Magician to the Magician of Black Magic because I thought that it can get summoned if a card is destroyed. I was very stupid, so I used Baron's effect to destroy my own Preparation of Rites. I didn't know what I was doing, guys. I made like 4 misplays with this deck in this duel. And I'm showcasing it because I want you to see that despite misplaying, we still cook. And despite our opponent throwing the Winged Dragon of Raw's left nut at us, we still cook. They had called by for the Mirror Jade effect. At this point, I thought I was screwed. They're gonna summon Unicorn. I'm gonna pop it because my thinking was this forces them to get Birth instead of Theosis. I didn't know what they were playing at this time. So they go get Birth, summon Unicorn, activate Ohime, grab the Arabesque. Arabesque is going to summon, target the Unicorn. It's gonna summon the Huli. So now this can't, their Makanko cards cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effect, and also Huli can't be destroyed by card effect. We draw our first Shining Sarc card, okay? So we draw into Gadget Trio. Gadget Trio is a great starter for the deck because it can add any spell or trap that mentions Shining Sarc, including Shining Sarc. We're gonna summon Cartesia because we have an Albaz in the grave, special summon it. Gadget Trio is going to activate and summon Shining Sarc. They are going to get rid of our Borreload Savage, which sucks because that would have been a huge card for us, especially if we could have went into it here. We play Shining Sarcophagus. They activate their Makanko Rivalry, which allows them to equip Angelica. Angelica then negates my Shining Sarc. So it looks like a series of unfortunate events here. We're gonna go in and summon that Dark Magician that we added and go into the Dark Magicians. I'm gonna activate Toy Box's effect to set Toy Tank and Toy Soldier again. Dark Magician is gonna trigger. We're gonna go into SP Little Knight. We're gonna attack over the Unicorn, and that's all we can do. So we have some things going here. We gotta draw, we gotta banish, gotta called by, you know, it's okay. They're gonna Unicorn, we're gonna draw. They're gonna rip my Rinbrum, no big deal. I'm going to get rid of Unicorn, but it really doesn't matter because they have cash preparation, so they can just bring it right back. I should have activated Maxi here. Like I said, I was under a lot of stress. This was like my 2nd or 3rd duel with the deck. I was overthinking, I was streaming, guys. I was really trying to do well with this deck. So I was making some goofball mistakes here, man. Literally rookie moves. And this is another one. I could have activated Toy Box to send, it wouldn't have destroyed this, but it would have at least summoned out my Toy Soldier. So I would have gotten another body on the field, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. It all works out in the end. They're going to activate a Rise Hearts effect to get rid of Toy Box. Okay? So now we have to deal with a Rise Heart, and we have this Angelica on the field that we have to worry about. I'm going to summon out Silent Swordsman 0, so now this can't be targeted. I'm going to activate Called by the Grave, just so we could waste Angelica. Angelica negates the first spell card. They don't get to choose. So we're going to use that Called by just to burn it. They're going to banish our Dark Magicians from the graveyard. Normally that would spell GG, but not anymore because this deck has so much gas. So I'm going to SP Little Knight, get rid of a Rise Heart. Okay. And then next, they're going to summon out their unicorn. I'm going to play Shining Sarcophagus, add Gandora G. We're going to summon out Dark Magician, and we're going to summon out Gandora G, the Dragon of Destruction. Look at that animation. Look at the hero pose. Now, this is my biggest mistake. I put this in defense mode for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing here. We're going to activate Turn Silence in response to the unicorn just because we can negate it. Turn Silence is a nice little negate. We're going to activate Gandora G's effect, destroying the entire field, leaving them with their Hooligan attack mode with no protection. Summon out Silent Magician 0. It gains 10 levels, boosting it up to 6,000 attack points. We also get to summon out a Dark Magician, set Seekers of Dark Magic, and we swing for game here. They end up scooping out of frustration. But we make a crazy comeback with this deck. And guys, this was my second duel, I think, with the deck, and it was all I needed to know. All I needed to see to know that this deck was amazing. Let's go into another replay. Let's go! Woo! That was crazy. All right, so maybe I should tone it back just a little bit because I know somebody in the comments is gonna be like, ho ho ho, cap, cope, cap. Okay, this deck isn't the most amazing deck in the world. It's not a tier 0 deck. However, it is the most competitive I felt playing Dark Magician in a long time. I felt really good, and that, to be honest with you, I felt really good about our previous decks with Toy Box, but this just adds another staple, another wrinkle to it. I'm really enjoying it, you know, and it's only day one, and my opinion might change tomorrow, we'll see, but I really have had a lot of success with it. So this duel is actually very interesting. We're gonna fast forward through it because it's not super entertaining. However, I did make a promise on stream that you are going to be on YouTube to this guy, that he's gonna be on YouTube if he loses this duel, because he plays Max C and he gets like a +5 off of it. Come on, dude, you need more cards? If I win this, I swear you're gonna be on YouTube if I win this duel. You are gonna be on YouTube, and I'm gonna say mean words about you, okay? So we're gonna go Albion the Sanctifier Dragon here. You guys know this combo. Remember, we showed you the combo in one of our tutorial videos. This is a 2-card combo to get out Dark Magician the Dragon Knight with the triangle. They're gonna max CS again. Again, they max CS. We go into Dragon Knight, and we have the triangle, we have an imperm, and we're playing against pendulums, so we can negate the pendulum zone, which is nice. I'm gonna flip that Eternal Soul, and like I said, our opponent went like +5 off of Maxi, so they have no business losing this duel. No business whatsoever. I'm going to imperm this, and unfortunately, as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I didn't read thoroughly. You're gonna see here in just a second. I wish I did. But I mean, it is what it is. This negates all cards in this column. Yeah, so my circle didn't activate. They are then able to shuffle all cards into the deck. All cards from the deck, from the graveyard and field into the deck. Now, because Eternal Soul was face up, these are unaffected, and Eternal Soul does not trigger its destruction effect if it gets shuffled into the deck. It misses the timing. So they attack over my Dragon Knight. I think they expected to be able to swing for game there, and they basically blew all their resources into that. We draw into Toy Box, which is amazing. Toy Box obviously lets us set up for, you know, future plays, and we pass turn. If they attack, they trigger Toy Box. If they pass turn, then we could activate our Toy Box's second effect to pop off from there. They scoop it up despite the huge plus they had off of Maxi. Let's go into another one. So we are going first here, and as you can see, like, you just get such a mixture of cards with this this deck. You know, sometimes it's got some Shining Sarc, some toys, some DM, you know. You make it work. You make it work. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack the deck with Magician Salvation, add it. Next, we are going to go Magician Souls, set the Toy Soldier, get rid of the Salvation and the Soldier, summon the Soldier, get to draw 2. We're going to go into Verte Anaconda, and like you saw previously, we're going to go into Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. Because look at this too. We are going into Dragon Knight, I'm not gonna say consistently, but we're getting Dragon Knight out, which is pretty solid, because in my opinion, that's the best core DM card we have in Master Duel. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen this duel, though. I spoke too soon. They DD crowed my Dark Magician. I could have brought it back with Eternal Soul, but since I knew they were playing Nadir Servant, they're certainly playing Elder Entity Entis, so they would have popped my Eternal Soul, and then that would have been a world of problems. So they're going to pop my Circle, and it is a Voiceless voice deck. So they're going to get out Skull Guardian. Skull Guardian is going to summon the low, or add the low, summon the low. Grangular is going to trigger. They're going to negate it. They negate it here, which is huge. Okay? Now, we activate Toy Box to pop their Skull Guardian, and we're going to also activate Rod's effect and Tank's effect, and we're just going to activate a bunch of effects here. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that Fallen of Albaz has no triggers, so this was a big misplay on my part. I'm making misplays, guys, but I want to showcase it because I think it's a good thing. Usually, if I make a misplay, I certainly lose. And granted, I'll be honest, we did go up against lesser competition from time to time, but this is Diamond. It's not like these are, you know, silver rank or bronze rank duels. This is Diamond rank. And we were still able to win despite the misplays. And this is also, I mean, I don't think he's misplaying, this person. And they're playing Voiceless Voice, which, if you guys have any experience with it like I do, it's hard to go up against. So here they're just nuking my field left and right. And we're kind of in shambles, but we have a lot of cards in hand, which is good. So it gives us options to play with. So we are going to special summon the Cartesia, activate the Gadget Trio to add the Shining Sarc. We're going to go into Borreload Savage. Now, this is going to trigger their Saravirus, or whatever it is, and negate the summon. Soravirus. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, so they get rid of Borreload Savage, so we get through one negate there, or one disruption. We are going to take their Skull Guardian. They don't negate it for some reason. We're going to play Shining Sarcophagus, summon out Gandora G, and the rest is history. Essentially from here, our opponent is just like waffling around. They're activating cards that shine and clicking here and clicking there and trying to do something. It doesn't matter. Gandora G is going to nuke the field and get super souped up. They're going to activate their Radiance, and it doesn't matter, like I said. We win the duel regardless. They end up actually losing to time, which makes sense because they were just kind of waffling around. But we would have won regardless. We would have had enough damage. Gandora would have been souped up there. So, huge comeback. This deck has a lot of resiliency. It can come back from a lot of crazy stuff. I'm really having fun playing it. Hopefully you guys will as well. All right, Habibis, this is what we've cooked up. You guys wanted a Dark Magician Shining Sarc list, and it's a 60 card pile deck. And if you think about it, it makes sense because Shining Sarc has 1-card combos, right? Which is something DM doesn't have anything close to, right? So this is a 1-card combo, this is a 1-card combo, this is a 1-card combo. So that's 9 1-card combos right there. And then we still have our same 2-card combos, Magician Souls, Rod, IOC, Toy Box, that whole thing. So it makes sense that this list works. I've taken stuff in and out. I'm going to continue messing with it because this is a work in progress. I've put in Fusion Deployment just for, you know, Cartesia stuff, as well as, you know, summon out DM if needed. And the extra deck, I've taken stuff in, taken stuff out. I was playing Turn Silence. I think you saw it earlier in one of the replays. I took it out because I feel like it's more for a pure list. And let me know if you guys want to see a pure Shining Sarc list, because I have a pretty good one made up right now. And I'm thinking about, you know, posting a video about it. So let me know what you guys think. I like Shining Sarc a lot. I think it could be mixed with a lot of different packages like Nadir and Branded, and it turns out pretty nicely. So let me know in the comments if you think there's anything we can improve on for this list. I also wanted to show you guys, you know, when you do the 5-card simulator, right? This is me going, just clicking it. No, one take on this, right? So here we go. Gadget Trio, and then you got IOC, and you can make plays with that. Gadget Trio, like I said, 1-card combo. Who knows what triple tactics? Let's do another one. Magician Souls and Cartesia. That could turn into Grangular, could turn into Disruptions. Also, if you want to get rid of these and, you know, test your luck. There are plays to be made with this deck. Same here. Look, Magician Souls, Toy Soldier, Pot of P. You know, it's pretty good. I mean, look at this. I'm just clicking. This is a playable hand. This is a playable hand. A very playable hand. This is a playable hand because of the Gadget Trio. You know, the Gadget Trio is a 1-card combo. So there's a lot you could do with this deck. I'm really enjoying it. This one is not so playable, to be honest with you. But you guys get the point. It is a deck that can be manipulated and kind of melded into whatever you want it to be. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm really enjoying Shining Sarc, and I love that we can mix it with Dark Magician. Is it the greatest in the world? No, it doesn't have perfect synergy, but we made it work, Habibis. We made it work. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, don't knock it till you try it. I'd love to see what you guys come up with in the comments below. Peace and love, Habibis.